So this question is from GATE 2015. It was of 2 marks. It is from set 3. So it is a very easy question. So in this circuit, it says that we are given two enhancement mode NMOS transistors. So both have the same characteristics, Kn equal to mu n, COX W by L equal to 1 milliampere per volt square, and VTN is given as 1 volt. VTN is given as 1 volt. So we have to find the minimum supply voltage VDD. So this is the supply voltage VDD. So we have to find its minimum value to ensure that the transistor M1 is in saturation. So if you see, let me remove this for a minute. This is the gate of NMOS. This arrow denotes the source of the NMOS, and this is the drain of this NMOS. Again, this is the source of this NMOS, this is the gate of this NMOS, this is the drain of this NMOS. And from this point we take the output voltage. So this is a inverter circuit, and it is a enhancement mode inverter using NMOS transistor with enhancement mode NMOS transistor as active load. So this is a inverter using NMOS transistor with this enhancement mode NMOS transistor as an active load. So, and this is a very common circuit in VLSI. So if we see, then VG1, the VG1 is given as 2 volt, and for the transistor M1 to operate in saturation, VDS1 must be greater than or equal to VGS minus VT. VT is the threshold voltage. So just at the edge of saturation, VDS must be equal to VGS minus VT. Just at the edge of saturation. So VGS1, we can write it as VGS1 minus VT, where VT is the threshold voltage. So source is grounded. So obviously VD is equal to VDS1 is equal to VD, and VGS1 is given as 2 volt because source is grounded, is connected to ground, and VT is given as 1 volt. So VD1 will be equal to 1 volt. So this VD1 is nothing but it is equal to VS2. VD1 is nothing but VS2. VD1 is equal to VS2 because the drain of this NMOS is connected to the upper NMOS of the second transistor. So VD1 is equal to VS2. So ID1, the transistor M1 is in saturation. So ID1 will be equal to K into VGS minus VT square. So K is given as 1 milliampere per volt square. So we write it as 1. VGS is given as 2. VT is 1 square. So this will be equal to 1 milliampere. So what we have found out is ID1. This is ID1 because M1 is in saturation. We have to find the condition for M1 in saturation. So for M1 in saturation, this will be the value of drain current. So we have found the value of ID1 as 1 milliampere and VD1 as 1 volt. ID1 is 1 milliampere and VD1 is 1 volt. Now if you see, then VGS is the gate and the drain of this NMOS are shorted. So VG minus VG2 minus VD2 is equal to 0. VG2 minus VD2 is equal to 0. So if you clearly see, then VDS2 will be greater than VGS2 minus VT2 because VDS2 we can write it as VD2 minus VS2 is greater than VG2 minus VS2 minus VT2, and VS2 both side will cancel each other. So VS2 VD2 is both will cancel each other. So VG2 minus VS2 and VD2 minus VG2 is 0 because VG2 minus VD2 is 0. So 0 is greater than minus VT2, and VT2 is obviously 1 volt, so 0 is greater than -1. So this proves that the second transistor M2 is also in saturation. We have proved that second transistor M2 is also in saturation. This transistor is also in saturation because VDS2 is greater than VGS2 minus VT2. So if this transistor is also in saturation, then ID2 will be equal to ID1 because both transistors are in series. Both the transistors are in series, so obviously ID2 has to be equal to ID1. So if ID2 has to be equal to ID1, then we can take ID2 as 1 milliampere is equal to K VGS2 minus VT. Obviously VT is same for both the transistor, it is 1 volt. So K is again same for both the transistors, so 1 milliampere equal to 1, and VGS2 now VGS2, so VG is equal to VD is equal to VDD, VG2 equal to VD2 equal to VDD. I can write it here, VG2 equal to VD2 equal to VDD. So this will be equal to VDD minus VS2, and VS2 we found out earlier. VS2 earlier we found out to be equal to VD1 because source of second transistor is connected to drain of the first transistor, so both the transistors will be in series, so both the voltages will be same. So VS2 equal to VD1 equal to 1 volt, so this will be equal to -1 and VT is given as 1. So if you solve it, then you will get VDD equal to 3 volt because VDD cannot be negative. The supply voltage VDD, it cannot be negative, so VDD will be equal to 3 volt. So the correct option that the minimum supply voltage VDD which is needed for the transistor M1 to operate in saturation is 3 volt. So if you have any doubt or any comment, then you can please comment in the comment box. Please like and share the video and subscribe the channel. And if you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. And your comments are always welcome, and I answer all the comments. All the comments I try to answer. Thank you and best of luck.